Let's have a chat about cucumber chips. Welcome back to Chatting with Chintzy. I'm Chintzy Barato. If you're a gardener or a homesteader, you're probably having the same problem I am. You're overwhelmed with cucumbers.
Anyone want some cucumbers?
You made agua de pepino, which is like cucumber water. You're making marinated cucumbers, raw cucumbers, cucumber salad, cucumber this, cucumber that. You're cucumbered out. Well, I was talking with some neighbors and they're having the same problem. They have an immaculate garden, which I hope to show you in the future sometime, but they're overwhelmed with cucumbers. So I said, have you ever made cucumber chips? And they had no idea what I was talking about. You know, if you're anything like me, man, I can kill a bag of Doritos. But, you know, if I have a healthy alternative that tastes just as good and kind of has that junk food taste, well, I'm going to go for that. Cucumber chips is a way to do it. So today, I'm going to show you how I make cucumber chips on the cheap. Let's roll. And according to, well, I'm not really sure who, but putting a slice of cucumber on the roof of your mouth for 30 seconds will help fight bad breath. Apparently it activates phytochemicals that get rid of the foul odor. So as far as brushing your teeth once a week, whether they need it or not, yeah, guess I don't have to do that anymore. So as you can see, I grow my cucumbers up my pallet trellising. And as you can see right here, I mean, here's another one. I just harvested a bunch and I found another one. They're all over the place. They grow voraciously. And again, I know you have way more than you know what to do with. I mean, look at these things. Very little effort, very little labor, and they produce a ton of cucumbers. So here we are in my kitchen. And the first step is going to require just a few items. The cucumbers that you harvested, some salt. I don't care if this is the cheap stuff or sea salt or kosher salt or whatever, you just need some salt. And you're going to need a container. Now you could use a bowl. I like to use this because it, you know, makes less of a mess. It's kind of like a shoebox, I guess, but you know, plastic container. And let me give this a stir. By the way, this is homemade dog food over here. I'm brewing it up again. If you haven't seen that video and you're interested in how to make your own homemade dog food, I'll post the link up here in the corner. Okay, this first step here, you just need the chopping block, the knife, and the container, and the cucumbers that we gathered. And I've got the salt, which we'll apply here in a little bit. You're gonna take your cucumbers, you can cut the tips off. You don't really have to, I guess, but I don't like that kind of knotty little part on there and you'd be biting into it and it's like, ah. And we've got our chicken scrap recycling bucket right here. So take the ends you cut off. Now, you do not need to peel these. I would suggest you don't peel these. It helps hold form together. And the cucumber skin is actually good for you. Now, if you don't buy these at the store, they don't have all that waxy preservative stuff on the outside. So these, you can eat them just like it is. But we're gonna cut these into about 1/8 inch slices. You can do this with a like a cheese grater thing, whatever, but you know, I find I can do this a little quicker, you know, just by hand. It's just easier to do and I don't end up scraping my knuckles off on the cheese grater thing. I'm gonna do 4 cucumbers because I have a dehydrator tray with 4 trays and they hold about 1 cucumber each. So we're gonna cut up all 4 cucumbers. So here we are, we have finished chopping up the cucumbers. I'm gonna throw them all in, and this is why I like to use this little bigger bowl. We're gonna take our salt. Now this is sea salt. It doesn't really matter. You can use Morton salt, whatever's cheapest. We're gonna take this, we're going to lightly salt them. Now we're not salting these to flavor them. I mean, not really. We're salting these, and what we're gonna do is, you know, mix them up a little bit, and we're gonna leave the salt in here and let them sit for about 30 minutes so that it draws some of the moisture out. So when we're dehydrating these, we don't have to deal with the moisture. We don't have to deal, I forgot about that phone every time. so we don't have to deal with the moisture as much, because cucumbers are primarily water. So we want to get that water out. That's why we're making these into chips. They're as crunchy as potato chips. So salt them, mix them up, leave them here for 30 minutes, and go watch a rerun of the Kardashians or something in the meantime. I'll see you in 30 minutes. And here's something I'll almost guarantee you didn't know. Cucumbers have been to space. In 2011, a Japanese astronaut grew cucumbers on the International Space Station for a study on gravity and the effects on vegetables and so on and so forth. So, okay, my cucumbers have sat here for about 30 minutes in the salt solution. You can see the water in the corner. We're gonna want to dump that. You're not gonna get all the water out because obviously they're cucumbers, and they'll seem a little floppy at this point. That's where you want them to be. But you're gonna need a food dehydrator. This one has 4 levels, and that's why I can fit about 4 cucumbers on here. But you can get a food dehydrator for anywhere from $30 to say $200, depending on how expensive and fancy you want to go. I just got the cheapo because that's all I need. But if you're doing gardening or homesteading and you don't have one of these, you're doing yourself a disservice. Meanwhile, back to the cucumbers. This is where you're going to season these. You can use any kind of seasoning you want. Garlic pepper is a good one. I have a homemade one here. This is garlic jalapeno pepper. This will absolutely light your fire, and this seems to be the favorite. So get your seasoning, get your olive oil. Again, you can, whatever kind of olive oil you want. You're going to sprinkle some olive oil in here. About how much, you ask? Oh, about that much. Smells like cucumbers and olive oil. And now we're going to give it a mix. We're trying to evenly coat all these. And then give them another sprinkle. Again, we're trying to evenly coat these, not too much, but make sure every one of them has a little bit of seasoning on it. You can add a little more salt here if you want for flavoring. I don't think it really needs it, depending on what kind of seasoning you're using. You can use garlic salt to season these, and that would be your extra salt. Okay, we're done. We're ready to add these to the dehydrator. The cucumber was first cultivated in India over 4,000 years ago. Those Indians were really onto something. They also have floating post offices and cows with photo IDs. So here we are. We've got all of our cucumbers laid out on the trays here. We're going to take the lid that I dripped cucumber juice all over, and we're going to put that on here. And we're going to turn this temperature here to 135 degrees. Now, some people will recommend doing it about 115 to 125. I live in a very humid environment, so I recommend 135. At this point, all the labor is done. All we got to do now is wait about 8 to 10 hours. Again, depending on your environment, how humid it is, I say give them about 8 hours and then check them. You don't need to flip them. You don't need to do anything. You just leave them on that dehydrator and make sure the power's on and make sure it's running for about 8 hours, and then we'll check it. I'll see you in 8 hours. A little bit about the nutritional value of cucumber chips over conventional potato chips or other kinds of junk food. Well, for starters, they're loaded in vitamin K and potassium, and they give you a ton of fiber, which helps you go to the bathroom. So all those digestive issues that a lot of people have, well, you don't really get that if you eat these. Also, in addition, there are what's called burpless cucumbers. Now, my experience has been that a lot of people get heartburn from eating cucumbers, which I never knew. However, I have noticed from the homemade cucumber chips, I'm not hearing a lot of reports about heartburn. There is some added salt in these cucumber chips, but very little, and a lot of that is used just to dehydrate, pull the water out of the cucumbers themselves before they're dehydrated. And as you saw, a lot of that is just poured down the drain. So in my seasoning, well, I don't think there's any salt in that. So these things, all in all, pound for pound, are really good for you. And they will definitely quench that junk food tooth you got. Well, here we are, 8 hours later, and I've only got 3 trays now, because that's the problem in my house, is these things never make it to the end because they get taste tested along the way, and you know, they get eaten. But let's see how it is. These things ain't gonna last long anyway. See, let me give you a close-up here so you can kind of see what they look like. They, you know, again, they shrink up quite a bit, but you know, that's the problem. I can stand here and eat all these things and don't last very long. Okay, so here's the final tally. For 4 cucumbers that I first started, this is a 1.2 liter bowl or 5 cups. Now, between me and the old lady, you know, checking them every 5 minutes to see if they're done or not over a period of like 8 hours, you know, we've probably eaten about a quarter of them. So 4 cucumbers will give you, you know, say roughly 5 cups worth of, you know, cucumber chips. That's, you know, considering the bag of chips now, they have a bag this big and they only put that much chips in the bottom. You're getting more volume out of this than you are buying a bag of chips, minus all the high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease and everything else. So, you know, this is a very free way to make use of your 4,000 extra cucumbers that you have laying around. So let's not forget, we were created on purpose, for a purpose. Be your purpose. Until next time on Chatting with Chintzy, I'm Chintzy Barato. Ow.